Welcome to the Building Savages podcast.
New favorite fitness podcast.
I'm your boy Terrence, aka Building Beast.
I'm Evan Perez, aka EP.
On this podcast, we talk to our fellow coaches, athletes, and everyday gym goers about health, fitness, business, entrepreneurship, self-growth, and so much more. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe, or
We'll find you and make you smash the subscribe button. Hope you enjoyed today's topic.
I swear we just try to make things like bigger than they really are sometimes. Like
Yeah.
now what's going on is people I want to be a hybrid athlete. It's like what the fuck are we talking about?
You want to be fit? You want to feel good about yourself? You want to like do everything a human can do? You want to be that? Yeah, that's what a hybrid fucking athlete is.
Yeah.
It's the same
We just try
fucking.
to find like really like cool terms and try to coin things and just make them bigger than reality, and it's just like
Exactly. Yeah,
come on guys. Like what's going on here?
exactly. It's not even like a style of fitness.
No,
Yeah, I mean,
it's
like
not.
CrossFit is a style of fitness. Bodybuilding is a style of fitness. Powerlifting is a style of fitness. Functional training is a style of fitness. Hybrid athlete is just fitness. That's literally all it is. Like maybe you are just happen to be a marathon runner who can still like have the body of a fucking like be strong as shit, like lift 500. If you can sprint like super fast and like squat 500 pounds, I'll give you. You can say whatever you can call yourself whatever the fuck you want. Like if you
Well,
can run a
anybody can call themselves whatever they want.
anybody can call. Yeah, I mean, technically this is a generation we live
This
in,
is a
but
generation you call yourself whatever you want to call, and nobody can say anything about
nobody can say. I want to be a lamp today. I'm gonna be
it.
like I'm gonna be a lamp, and I'm gonna turn on when I turn on and turn off when I want to turn the fuck off. Yeah, okay, whatever. But yeah, it's hilarious where it becomes this thing where like you just need to be called something to be part of something. And I get where that is. I guess it's like one of those things where like you could just like be a cohesive group. Like you're the guys who like run marathons and lift heavy ass weights. But like that's also just being fucking super functional and being healthy. You know what I
Well,
mean?
just
Like
being in shape.
this
That's
is
that's
being
really what it is at the end of the day. Like when you look at the five components of fitness, it's muscular strength, muscular endurance, body composition, flexibility, and aerobic capacity.
yes.
You know,
There.
so those are your five components of fitness. So if you're just telling me you want to be if you just want to be an athlete, then you are average to above average in each one.
Mm-hmm.
So when people use hybrid athlete, I guess, and this is something that this is kind of new to me. I never really heard this, but
Oh, you never heard this? Did I bring this up this year? Like what
this
the fuck?
hybrid athlete. I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah.
I think it kind of gives this. You ever saw those videos where like the dude will do like battle ropes and then like you'll jump over like a building. You'll just do like then
Do a
he'll do like sled
handstand.
pushes.
Do a
He'll dodge
handstand
like a
with
moving
treadmill.
car.
Yeah. Like, well, you ever seen that video of like those guys who are sprinting and then get a
Yeah,
ball and then throw the ball? Are you trying to
yeah,
be an Avenger right now? I don't understand
yeah.
what's going on. Yeah,
So
those guys.
I think this is the stuff that people like look at
Yeah,
that's like when I hear hybrid athlete, I just think of like those little funny fitness videos that people just put like really expensive cameras on to catch this for something that they don't do in their training, but they put on
exactly.
their social media so they can sell something because that's usually what all this is for, which is cool.
Yeah, it's just
Um,
brand. It's literally branding. Yeah, I didn't even think about it. It's literally branding.
that's all it is.
Yeah, I'm a hybrid athlete, and you can be a hybrid athlete too. Just follow me, and because you're in my group. Like it doesn't, your group doesn't fucking matter. You're just trying to get them fit. That's literally all it is. And the majority of the time, like those people who are hybrid athletes want you to like have. So here's the thing: hybrid athletes or just fit people. Like maybe they do things like crazy on the right side. Like they fucking run 10 miles a day and still lift heavy ass weights. The average person cannot do that shit, don't have the time for that shit. These are fucking actual people who are crazy and have the time to do it, or that's the only thing they do, and they're actual athletes.
And
Just
then
know
when they
that
sell a program, it's like the most basic shit in the world.
it's literally, yeah, it's
All the
literally,
fundamentals, it's all the
yeah,
basics.
yeah. Chat GPT wrote it. Like it's fucking like three sets of 10 of running 10 miles, and then like fucking 3 sets of
3
10
sets of 10 running 10 miles.
and then 3 sets of 10 of bicep curls after, because why not get swole after you run 10 miles 3 times? Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
3 by 10, 10-mile runs, 1 minute rest periods.
1 minute rest period. 1 minute rest period. Go have a burger, come back. You ever see Rick Pitino's 24-hour arm farm shit? It's like
No,
that
but it
on
sounds funny.
steroids, except running. That's what it is. Like it's hilarious. I forget, I haven't seen it, but Rick Pitino, I forget, he did arms for an hour. He ate, he drank a protein shake, and then he did arms for another hour. And then I don't know whether it was structured. It was just hilarious. But anyway,
That's
that's
crazy.
not what we're talking about today. But yeah,
Do an arm, like an arm marathon for the day.
yeah, exactly.
That's
Like
crazy.
Metcons and stuff like that. Like, yeah, hybrid athlete is just fitness. It's just
It's
fitness.
just a high level athlete. Like I was watching I saw a video of like Tyreek Hill's like training.
Yeah.
And I was like, he's a really good fucking athlete, dude.
Oh
Like
man,
an
that dude's fucking monster.
amazing athlete.
That's
Like
man.
squats, big weight, good form on the squats. He does a lot of balance work. He does a lot of explosive work, sled work, carries, all the stuff we talk about.
Him and Christian
All the
McCaffrey.
stuff
Have
we
you ever?
talk about, he just
Yeah,
does very higher progressed versions of these movements than the average person just because his capabilities are so high.
yeah, exactly.
So what you look at, I guess if you were to like that hybrid athlete that people are talking about, is literally just being a high level, well rounded athlete. You
Mhm.
have speed, you have power, you have balance, you have good range of motion, you have good strength, you have good endurance. It's all of that, you
Yeah,
know. So I just instead of getting so fixated on the word, just be like, I want to be athletic. You know, I want to improve my overall athletic capabilities and my athletic performance. You
mhm.
know, and that's just to, and this is more so like we're having fun, but it's more so to tell people like don't fall so much into like these marketing schemes.
Yes.
So that's all it is at the end of the day. They're just trying to sell something and make something look bigger than really what it is. And a lot of times, dude, like people really do get disappointed when they kind of get some of these programs back,
Mhm.
and then you just realize like wow, this stuff is really basic.
Yeah. Well,
Unless you're
that.
following like a really good coach like the Daru Strongs or some of
Yeah.
these other guys out there, like they got good information and they
Mhm.
have good programming. But even when you start to look at all these programming, it's like it's just good structure of good sound principles
Yeah.
and something that you can measure your progress in weekly. And a lot of these workouts don't have 72 exercises in one training session like you might think it is. It's like the structure be basic. The structure really be basic. It's just a matter of like getting someone to follow along and just making sure like you're checking off things from the checklist.
Yeah.
So if I'm following an athletic program, I'm gonna have things in there for speed, for balance. I'm gonna have things in there for strength, endurance, range of motion, um, mobility, like all of these things, so I can achieve this well-rounded foundation that I'm looking for. I'm not gonna have you jumping over taxi cabs and just like climbing
Bro.
up the wall like Spider-Man, and
Yeah,
you gotta
getting
dive
hit
in the
with that
water
mouse.
with battle
Yeah.
ropes and climb your way back up.
Exactly. Yeah, getting on a battle rope on a Bosu ball with a barbell on your back, and then having to, like, this
Yeah,
is like
like come
these
on,
random
man.
fucking things. Yeah, it's
Like we're
just
not doing
for
that.
show. Yeah, it's just for show. It's to fucking feed the algorithm. It's for people to watch and try to be that person. And just the average person cannot do these things. And I'm not like prohibiting people from like or telling people not to. If this is your goal to be an athlete and want to be able to run a marathon and be able to get to be strong as shit, like there needs to be progression to that. Like there's not like you do this till you wake up tomorrow and you fucking go run a marathon. Like it's not gonna work that way. There has to be progressions, and that's where coaching comes into play. And it's, I mean, I don't know these people's programs, and we can't knock on these people's programs. We're not telling you guys not to listen to these people, because a lot of these people are great coaches and great athletes. They're just using marketing terms to kind of like bring you along to the dark side.
And a lot of them aren't too. So it's just kind of your due diligence to kind of know who you're looking
Exactly.
into.
Yeah, take everything with it. Take everything with a grain of salt. Like I got the hybrid athlete from Nick Bear. I fucking love Nick Bear. Like Nick Bear is like a fucking idol to me. Like the way that he structures, the way that the person that he's becoming, like his podcast, all that stuff. But like when I look at the hybrid athlete structure, I'm like, dude, like it's literally like, you just trying to be fucking a little bit more fit. Like
Yeah.
it's like just like everything else. It's just you're just trying to get a title to bring people together, which is great. If you can make people more fit because you're creating a different realm of fitness and people are joining you, I'm all for it. But just understand it's like calling like fucking it's like it's like being like driving a car and then calling it something fucking different. You know what I mean? It's exactly the same thing. Like I'm gonna fucking I don't know, bro. I can't fucking come up with an analogy, but it's basically the same thing. It's like go ahead and call your car a lamp, and I'm gonna go drive a lamp today. It's the same fucking thing. You wouldn't go drive a fucking lamp. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't make any fucking sense. So yeah, if you guys want to go ahead and you want to go ahead and listen to these people and like do it, they have great shit. They do. If you want, but understand that it's a high level of fucking intensity to be able to run as much as they do and train as hard as they do on the body. If you don't recover, you don't do everything that's prioritized. And I think that's like the overarching thing is that these people who call themselves hybrid athletes also prioritize their life around being a hybrid athlete, which if you want to do that, you're going to have to prioritize your life the same way they do. They probably rest the fucking shit ton. They got a shit ton of recovery. They're going to fucking saunas. They're going, getting like fucking massages, getting work done, fucking working on the mobility when they're bored, working on your nutrition with the nutrition coach, like having a running coach, having like they maybe have all this stuff. You know what I mean? If you want to do that and you have the fucking money to afford to do that, or you have the friends that can help you do all that stuff, then do it. You know what I mean? I'm never gonna knock you from doing anything that you want to do if it helps you become a better human and a stronger individual and live life to the fucking fullest. But just know that this is just a title, just like CrossFit's a fucking title, or not actually CrossFit's fucking more of a title than fucking hybrid athlete to be honest.
CrossFit is kind of like what people would consider, I guess, if you were to say a hybrid athlete, because CrossFit
Yeah,
typically covers every spectrum.
every single spectrum.
They
Even
they
though
they,
a
they
lot of
do
it,
muscular endurance work. They do strength and power work. They do mobility work just because some of the movements are mobility
they have to
focused,
be
like a
mobile.
snatch. You have
Yeah,
to be
they
mobile
have
to
to be
do them.
mobile to have weight over their head, especially
Yeah,
that
yeah,
they
for
have to
sure.
be mobile and have to be strong in that range of motion to be able to do some of the stuff. And a
Yeah,
lot of
for
the
sure.
stuff like they can't. It's not like you get half rep if you're not able to get full range of motion and be mobile and strong in that full range of motion. Like those reps don't count.
Yeah, but
So
overall, it's just you're just trying to be an athlete.
yeah,
That's all it is.
that's it. Yeah. So yeah, just be fit, people. Fit hybrid athlete are the same fucking thing. You mean just fitness? Yeah, that's the same shit.
Yep. General, well-rounded fitness cover all of the spectrums: muscular strength, endurance, aerobic capacity, flexibility. I like to say mobility because flexibility is passive range, mobility is active range that you can control, and
Exactly.
good body composition. That is what makes you an athlete.
Yes, one hundred
Right.
percent.
Like always, like and subscribe. Catch us on the Building Savages podcast. Catch us on Apple Podcast, and YouTube. And we will catch you on the next episode.
Or yeah, do all that shit.